friends, and welcome for a new class of Ready Set Yoga. Today we're going to do together another flow-based class for beginners, and we're going to try to get used to the practice, to break the ice with the practice. So I'll see you on the mat. Today we start in a comfortable seated position. Place your hands on your knees, close your eyes, drag your navel in and relax your shoulders. Extend your spine, bring your chin towards your chest. And connect to the present moment. Try to focus just on this moment, on your practice, on yourself and on your breathing. Inhale, slowly open your eyes and bring your right hand on the opposite ear. Inhale, exhale. Try to extend the entire side body. Navel in, extend the spine. Inhale, change side. And inhale, back to center, exhale, release. Place your right hand on the mat on your side. Inhale, extend the spine and stretch. If you can, gaze up toward the sky, or you can just look in front of you. If you're flexible enough, you can place the elbow down, but keep both sides of your glutes down on the mat. Or this is totally fine as well, shoulder relaxed. Inhale, back to center, exhale, release and change side in. Chest open, try not to close your chest. Inhale, back up, exhale, release. Now let's go for a little twist. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, right hand on opposite knee. Exhale, twist. With every inhale, we want to lengthen the spine, and on every exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, release. Bring your hands in front of you, rotate on your knees and come in a 4 points position. Ready for cat-cow. Pose, have your hands in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips on the mat. Push down with your hands towards the mat, navel in. Inhale, open. Exhale, carve your spine. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And two more. In. Exhale. And last one. In. Exhale. Back to neutral position. Extend your hands in front of you, big toes together, open your knees and enter Balasana or child pose. You can come back in this pose whenever you feel your body needs a rest. So you can pause the video and come back into this pose. But keep your body active. Hands pushing down, elbows off the mat, hips pushing towards your heels. Inhale, tuck your toes under and come up with your tailbone. Bend your knees. Keep your heels off the floor and push with your hands against the mat. Release the head, like leave it heavy, and extend your back. And start pedaling out, pushing one heel at a time towards the floor. Inhale, come on your tiptoes, and as you exhale, push down into downward facing dog. Keep the pose for 5 breaths. Here your pose might look different. You might need to keep your knees bent, your heels off the floor, but try to keep your spine straight, pushing away the floor. Your gaze towards your ankles or your navel if you can. And your hips, your tailbone pushing up, extending your spine. Try not to go forward with your weight. You're not going towards a plank pose, it's different. You want to imagine your body in a pyramid shape almost. And you don't even want to open too much the chest. You don't want to push with your chest towards your thighs for now. Just a neutral downward dog. Knees bent, heels up, or heels down and straight legs, depending on your flexibility. From here, just transit into plank pose. Place the knees down. Exhale, Balasana. We're gonna do the same things for other 2 times. From here, you can stay here or you can try and shift your weight forward. Open your chest in Cobra. Exhale back into Balasana. And same thing again. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale, open into Cobra. Exhale, back, Balasana. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, back, Balasana. Inhale. Open your chest in Cobra. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale, transit into downward facing dog. And from here, you want to step your right foot in between your hands. If that's too much, you can step in between, grab with your right arm, your knee, and place your feet in between your foot in between your hands. Here you have 2 options. You can keep your left foot pointed with your toes tucked, or you can place it down 45 degrees angle. And inhale, come up with your chest in Warrior 1. Push back with your right knee, forward with the left, and try to keep both your hips facing forward and your back leg very strong and straight, navel in. Strong arms, palms facing each other. And stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Go a little bit deeper if you have it, or just stay there for 1 more. Inhale, extend, and as you exhale, open into Warrior 2. Here you want your knees to never go farther than the line of your ankle. So if this happens, you can create some more space in between your heels. Navel in, tailbone down, arms parallel to the floor, gaze at the front hand. from here, left hand on the thigh, inhale, arch. Here we have a side stretch, so it's not back bending, it's more of a side stretch. If you can, gaze up. Inhale, extend both your legs and turn your right foot towards your left and have your feet slightly facing towards each other and place the entire sole of the feet towards the mat. Hands in your hips, inhale, lengthen, open the chest, exhale, fold forward. Place your hands in between your feet if you can. Inhale, open your chest, and as you exhale, bring the crown of your head towards the mat. And create a 90 degrees angle with your arms. If this is too much, of course, we can bend generously okay, that word doesn't work for me today. The knees. Or we can even use the blocks. We can place blocks under our hands. And that's totally fine as well. So we can stay here today if that works for us. And from here, wherever you are, inhale, look forward. Exhale here. Place your hands on the hips. And as you inhale, come back up. And we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So point the left foot forward, close 45 degrees the right foot, or you can point the foot. This time I'm going to show you this variation. Inhale, navel in, push back with the left knee forward with the right hip. Inhale. Strong from the core, strong and straight right leg. Relax your shoulders, straight and strong arms. Inhale, and as you exhale, open into warrior two. Gaze to the left hand, open the chest, sink deep down where you can. Don't overdo. If this is too much, you can even stay here, it's okay for now, as long as your knee doesn't pass the line of the ankle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch the side body and keep your legs in the same position, warrior two position. One more breath. Inhale, extend both your legs, feet pointing one toward the other. Open the chest, exhale. Back to Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, look forward, exhale. Fold. You can bend your knees, use the blocks. If you're naturally more flexible, you can bring your feet a bit closer to each other and create some more space. Inhale, look forward. Exhale here, bring your hands on your hips, and as you inhale, come back up and step at the top of your mat. Inhale, come up with your hands, interlace your fingers, navel in, tailbone down, extend your spine. Create a long, long, long spine, a long line with your body. Relax your shoulders, and exhale, release. Okay, now we're going to place our hands on our hips and step back with the left foot and place the heels on one line. Inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, bring your navel towards your right thigh and push with your heels one towards the other. We can stay here. If we're a bit more flexible, we can go deeper into the pose, keeping the chest open and the hips on one line. Inhale, look forward, place your hands on the mat and create a bit more space in between your heels if you need to. And here, place your right hand on your ankle, shin, or if you need to, even on a block. Inhale, open your left arm towards the sky and try to create a straight line with your entire upper body. Push back a bit with your right hip, slightly forward with your left hip, navel in and chest towards the sky. If you can, gaze up. If that's too much, just look straight in front of you. This is a triangle pose, Trikonasana. Today I'm having trouble talking. Another news. From here, inhale, come up with your torso and create more space in between your heels. Exhale, bend your knee and place your right elbow on your right knee. The knee is in line with your ankle. And extend your left arm, palm facing the floor. And if you can, gaze up towards your hand. If this is too much, or if you want to go deeper, you can place your hands on the mat. If that's too much, you can stay in between with your hand on the block. And keep extending the entire side body and rotating with your chest up towards the sky. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, step forward. You're gonna get rid of the block and repeat on the other side. So step back with your right foot, heels in line, hands on your hips. Inhale, open the chest. Keep your hips on the same line. Exhale, forward. Activate your legs by pushing with your heels towards the center. If you can, get a little bit deeper into the pose or just stay where you are. Legs straight and strong. Inhale, back up. Create some more space if you need to in between your heels. And as you inhale, transit into Trikonasana pose, triangle. As we did before, keep a straight spine in your upper body and activate your legs. If you can, gaze up and shoulder relaxed and far from your ears. Almost imagine like you are placing your back on a wall behind you and you want to touch the wall with your entire back. Inhale, back up, create some space, bend your knee, place your elbow on the knee and extend your right arm. Create length in your side body, and if you can, try to bring your chest towards the sky, your gaze towards your hand. Inhale, back up, and exhale. Step to the front of your mat. Of course, even on the second side, you can use the variations you practiced on the first side. So blocks, hands on the floor, wherever you did on the first side. Try to keep your practice balanced. Now we're gonna work on our balance. Push down with the entire sole of your feet, navel in, tailbone down, hands on your hips, open the chest, gaze forward. As you inhale, bring your right foot on the opposite thigh and push back to the side with your right knee and place your hands in prayer pose in front of your chest. Tree pose. Gaze forward or to the point of your nose. Nasagrai. Keep breathing. If this is too much, you can place the sole under your knee or on your ankle. The important thing here is that you don't place the foot on your knee because that's dangerous. If this is easy for you, you can extend the arms towards the sky, but keep relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Bring your hands back to the chest. And bring your knees together, bend your right knee, and with your right hand bring your heel towards the gluteus. Push down with your tailbone and back with the knee. If you can, bring your left arm up. And exhale, release. Shake your legs, release the tension, and we repeat everything on the other side. So strong and grounded right leg this time. Bring your left foot on your opposite thigh or shin or ankle, but never on the knee, remember. Try to push with your foot against the thigh and with the thigh towards your foot. Pick your hands variation, chest straight up towards the sky. You're very comfortable here. You can even try to close your eyes and try to keep the balance. That's very hard. It's for a more advanced practice, but maybe you're natural and you want a little challenge, so that's an option too. If the balance is really hard for you, you can stay close to a wall and just place a hand on the wall, or another great option is to don't touch the wall but face the wall. Be very close to the wall and face the wall. That's very good for us because it avoids distraction, which is what usually makes us lose the balance. And go for the quad stretch here. Inhale and push down with your tailbone, back with your knee, extend the spine, strong straight right arm, and exhale, release. Shake your legs and come at the top of your mat, wherever side is okay. Inhale, you can keep your feet together, or slightly easier, keep them at the hips distance apart. Inhale, touch the floor with your fingertips, tailbone down, navel in, gaze forward, chair pose, and stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slowly bring your gluteus towards the mat. And here we're gonna work on our core in Navasana. We're going to do an easier variation for today. So bring your gluteus on the mat, bring your knees towards your chest, straight spine, hug your knees towards your chest, and fix the position of your back. So you want to keep for the entire time of the pose the back this straight and the chest this open. Now place the hands behind your knees, keep navel in, and as you inhale, bring your shins parallel to the floor. Imagine as you are attracting your knees towards the chest and your chest towards the knees. 2 more. Exhale, release. We're gonna repeat the same pose for other 2 times. Inhale, up. If you feel like you're now working here, you can just leave the hands and have your hands facing each other. Exhale, release. Last 5 breaths. So again, variation with your hands behind your knees or hands facing each other. Inhale. Open the chest, extend the spine, gaze at your feet. Exhale, release. We're gonna go for a little counter pose. Now, slowly bring your back on the mat. Bend your knees and bring your heels touching your fingertips, and you want to keep your feet at the hips distance apart. As you inhale, push down with your navel, tailbone down, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, come up into bridge pose, And open your chest towards your chin. Relax your gluteus and keep pushing with your knees one towards the other. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Now we can repeat one more time the same variation, or if it was comfortable enough, we can interlace our fingers. And inhale, push down with your hands and open your chest a bit more. Always keeping your core active, glutes relaxed, and knees pushing with one towards the other. Exhale, release. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock from side to side. Create some circles with your back, one direction and other direction. Cross your shins. Grab your feet. As you exhale back, inhale forward, and when you can, come up into seated position. Extend your legs. As you inhale, come up with your hands, extend your spine. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. If we are at the beginning, we were not dancer, we're not gonna go into the full pose for now. So bend your knees, heels at the floor, hands behind your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine and bring your belly towards your thighs. We can stay here, hug the thighs and keep opening the chest and extending the spine. Even if it's a forward fold, our chest stays open. At least I like to work with the chest open in most of the cases. If you feel very comfortable, you can push with your heels and get to the point you can by keeping always the chest attached to your thighs. If you see that your chest come off the thighs, then stop there. And from here, slowly extend your legs, shake them, bend your right knee, extend your spine and come into Janu Shirshasana. You can stop up here or go lower into the pose or all the way down. You want to extend from the lower back, so always think about extending, and as you exhale, entering the pose, your variation of the pose. Inhale back up, exhale, release and change side. In this pose, you want to perform a slight twist of the torso, so you now want to be in line with your thigh. Keep your variation, right foot active. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. Interlace your fingers and slowly place your back on the mat and bring your knees towards your chest. We're going for a small twist. Bring your knees towards your right, gaze to the left, palm facing up. And completely release your body towards your mat. Change side. And breathe in and out. Close your eyes. Relax. As you inhale, come back to center. Extend your legs. Heels in, points out. Palms of your hands facing up the wall. Close your eyes. And enter Shavasana, the final resting pose. And stay here for as long as you need to. And just relax. Focus on yourself. Thank you for letting me be the guide of your practice today. I hope you enjoyed this first class together, if it was your first class. And if you did enjoy it, please remember to subscribe to my channel, red button below. And if you want to, you can follow me also on Instagram, Martina Rando, and Ready Set Yoga, links below, and on Facebook, links always below. Thank you again, I see you next time. Namaste.